Welcome to Class 6, Part 2 poem My People. Write the names of the professions. A person who mends shoes, cobbler. A person who stitches clothes, tailor. A person who makes ornaments, jeweler. A person who represents people in court, lawyer. A person who works in the fields, farmer. A person who sells fruits and vegetables, greengrocer. Dr. Siddalingaiah is a professor of Kannada in Bangalore University. He is a major Kannada poet. He pioneered the Dalit voice in 1975. The trend-setting work of Dalit literature in Kannada is Hole Madiya Gana Hadu 1975, a collection of poems by Siddalingaiah. His autobiography Uru Kere is translated into English. Many of his poems are translated into various Indian and other languages. Let us recite the poem My People. They carry stones for building sites. They get kicked until they swoon. They die from hunger, my people. They excavate gold, but they don't get a meal. They weave cloth, but they go naked, my people. They plow the field and they sow the seed. They cut the crops and they are baked in the sun, my people. They come home empty-handed. They heave a deep, deep sigh. They live in misery, my people. They build the shops and they raise the bungalows. They get into heavy debts, my people. When they collapse on the streets, they don't cry for help. They suppress their cries, my people. They pay interest through their noses. They become ash in the fire of fury speeches, my people. For the God-loving men who eat their fill, they prepare footwear, my people. They fall at others' feet and they get kicked. They are so devoted, my people. They listen to anything said to them. They live on air, my people, by Dr. Siddalingaiah. Translated from Kannada to English by Dr. Sumatindra Nadi. Vocabulary: site, an area that is used for building. Swoon, faint. Excavate, dig up. Weave, make cloth on a machine. Plow, a large tool used by farmers to turn over the soil before planting crops. Sigh, make a noise when you breathe out, often when you are sad. Misery, sadness and suffering. Debt, an amount of money that you owe someone. Collapse, fall down. Suppress, hold back, restrain. Ash, soft grey powder which remains when something is burnt. Interest, an extra money that you pay when you borrow money. Pay through the nose, pay much more for something than it is really worth. Fury, anger, excited. Eat your fill, eat as much as you want. Devote, use time or energy for a particular purpose. Answer the following. Who is referred to as they in the poem? They is referred to the hard-working laborers. They weave cloth, but they go naked. What does this line mean? They weave cloth for people to dress up well and in style, but their low income isn't enough for them to buy proper clothing. Why do these people sigh? Even after a day's hard work, they return home empty-handed. This makes them sigh in distress. Who does the poet refer to as God-loving men? What do they do? The poet refers to the politicians and holy men who pose to be righteous and preach equality but never uplift the poet's people. Is the poet sympathetic to them? How do you know? The poet highlights the miseries they suffer and refers to them as his people. Long answer questions. Who is the speaker in this poem? Who is he talking about? Dr. Siddalingaiah is the poet of this poem, talking about the oppressed classes and laborers of India. What, as mentioned in the poem, are the different activities done by them? The activities mentioned are carrying stones for building construction, plowing fields, sowing seeds, cutting crops, weaving cloth, building shops, raising bungalows, and making footwear. Why does the poet have sympathy for these people? These people are hard workers that contribute to the benefits of our society. In return, they suffer from poverty and discrimination. Therefore, the poet sympathizes with them. Isn't it a pity that some people build the shops but get into heavy debts? How does this happen? Though these people are hard workers and skilled laborers, they are exploited by the ruling and upper classes. With pittance income, they are compelled to borrow money. This puts them in debt. What do you think should be done to solve the miseries of these people? The issue can be solved by the government with constitutional laws of equal rights, payments and benefits like the government employees. Next, write an essay about poverty causes crime in society. First, let us understand what is poverty. Poverty is about not having enough money to meet basic needs, including food, clothing, and shelter. Now, let us understand that though poverty is a major cause of crime, not all crimes are committed by people in poverty. Now that we understand the basics, let us write about poverty is the cause of all crimes in society. Poverty is a major cause of crime because poor people are unable to fulfill basic needs such as food, clothing, and shelter. These are the needs of the lowest order, assumed top priority. Poor people are unknown of their lack of voice, power, and rights, which leads them to exploitation. This causes poverty that shares intimate connection with crime. Select and write 5 most important words from the poem. Say why you chose those words.